I know that everyone is excited about this fight because MDE, like we said, is the oldest non-ensemble AI on Age of Kings Heaven. So, the the oldest AI.
Yeah, this battle will be epic probably. Even if it is a stomp, I think it's still going to be pretty epic this series. So, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
For those that don't really know, I think that one of the oldest AIs, well, one of the first released AIs on the AIScripters is Canon AI. So that was actually released by a very forgotten user named Hand Cannoneer, I guess, and that AI is only plays Spanish and was released in 2004. So that AI is about 4 years younger than MDE. Another good AI to check out when individuals have time to do so. So Marathon, who do you predict will win this tournament? Now that you've seen the participants. And that goes for everyone else if they want to join in the chat. Who they think will win. Who they think is the biggest loser. Their opinions are. We want to hear from you.
Who is the least low AI legend?
Yeah. Who
sucks the least?
So let us know what you think. Marathon thinks Archon is solid. I think that's what people have really been going with.
I think Archon's gonna win this time, but the top two qualify. So I'm curious about the other one.
Nafil says that Goths will win by force. He wants to see Goths.
Interesting.
He wants to see a Goths Archon fight there. That would be interesting. Could Archon withstand the pressure?
S2 Marines, these AIs are really old. They're not, as far as I know, there isn't any mod film. But we could upload a pack. We could upload a pack for these after the tournament, couldn't we? Like was done with King of the Arabia. Yeah.
We could release a pack of these AIs after you
just make sure that they're all fixed. Yeah.
And you probably have them
we had some fixes.
all in a central location. It would probably be best to zip this so if you could do so, maybe for everyone. That would be appreciated.
What's that?
If you could just zip your AI folder, because I know that you have all the old AIs in the central location.
At the moment that's all I have though. Good point. Yeah.
Yep.
I think I can figure out how to put that out as a mod as well. We can do that after this tournament. Yeah. We'll call the old geezer AI pack. We could call it.
Yep. The old geezer AI pack, and send that to me, and I can upload it to the AIScripters thread.
I'll also make a DE mod for it as well. And yeah.
I think everyone would enjoy playing with these themselves. So MDE is winning. Surprisingly. Maybe I shouldn't say that.
Oh, by the score. I love MDE.
Go MDE.
He's a weirdo.
You can do it.
Look at the Zerglin spread.
We want to see an upset. I think SD and Marathon would fall out of their chairs that they were sitting in, but they saw MDE win this fight.
Even more so if he won the tournament. One thing's for sure, they can't both win the tournament.
No, that's true.
They can't both come second place either.
Can't.
all. You know, these can't be the top 2. Whoever loses this is going to get knocked out. And unfortunately, I think it's going to be MDE. I do love him. The Swarm. Similar, but the score, I think it's Archon's Eco's ahead, isn't it? Yeah.
The score is...
Well, like MDE, like only makes 35 villages even in 200 pot games. Like I said, he makes 145 army and 35 villages. So obviously, if Archon lets MDE get to that, then he might be in trouble. But then if he survives one attack, then he can always reproduce a lot more, reinforce and reproduce a lot more easily than MDE can. So, and again, that's only if Archon lets MDE get to 200 pot.
Marathon's laughing at the attack now strategy, but can it overcome Archon's strategy of, you know, a more modern style, so to speak, strategy, even though, you know, they are both very, very old at times here.
Well, they're camping. You don't really want to let MDE get to 200 pot. It's way behind in pop at the moment, of course. But having half the eco might be part of that. Here comes the Zergling Swarm.
Don't worry, the watchtowers are going up, folks. Those will definitely protect MDE.
Yeah, true. 75 pot was standard, so he makes villages for. That's my theory of why it is actually. Yeah, he makes the number of villages for 75 pot, and then maxes out the army.
So here comes the Battles of Battles here. Oh, it looks like someone's losing.
Oh, MDE is screwed. To put it mildly.
There's definitely a loser here right now. We are very, very surprised at right now. Oh.
Well, poor MDE.
Poor MDE. Made a good attempt.
He resigned. He doesn't say anything when he resigns. He just rage quits. Right?
That's fine.
Yeah, he didn't get up to his 145 army, unfortunately.
He has a second chance here, so maybe he can do better.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't think it's impossible for him to take one game, but it's unlikely. But he's definitely not going to come back with 2 wins, I don't think. Yeah. Oops. Sorry about that.
And Marathon, this is if you didn't hear us earlier, the winner and second place have the possibility of participating in the Davis Cup.
Oh, I heard from ST, as far as I know from ST, that the top 2 will participate in the Davis Cup, but I could be wrong. Is it just? I'm not sure. Is it just ST organising it, or is it not just?
I don't know about that. ST, you have to confirm for us in the chat, but you know, if ST or someone else is just like, well, we don't like these guys, maybe out. Something will change, but who knows?
Yeah. But like an AI like Archon, I could imagine, you know, deserving to be there. But I mean, there were a lot of other old AIs in there. There's a lot of AIs in Davis Cup, you know. It's not like we're saying that they get to be in the top 6, you know, get to be one of the 16 in Kingdom of Arabia. It's not like that, is it? That's a big difference between that and being in Davis Cup. I mean, lots of AIs have been so yeah, I think the top 2 deserve to be in, personally. But
Davis Cup, it's definitely
you get a couple of old geezers and plenty of other AIs.
Because of the past 20 years of AIs versus, you know, just the past 3 or just the earliest AIs. Davis Cup has basically all the most important, basically, or they're such where, you know, well-known AIs, Barbarian, you know, Rehoboam, the General, plus, you know, other AIs that are, you know.
Vikings have a good eco. It's about the best Civ MD could have gotten, probably. So let's roll.
Vikings for MDE.
I think it's about the best Civ he could have gotten.
I hope so for his sake.
Yeah, he needs it. He needs it.
So here we go. So are there any other viewers inside the chat that know of the Order AIs, Kotetti, and Coruscant AIs? I thought I saw Marathon maybe saying that he might know about them. I was curious if those have mainly been forgotten or if other individuals use them now and then. And if you use any other Order AIs, maybe include those inside the chat. Which was your favorite old AI that you use that's older than, you know, say 15 years? And it could be Alliance Thunder. Looks like MDE is doing okay. Just needs to keep going. Yeah, we were thinking about including Zycat inside the tournament, but we only had so much room. Esty says that he loves Cosmos,
I've
which is
got
another.
Cosmos in my one of my my ladder things. I think he's in the same group as Binary or something.
Submarines says that they like Barbarian, so there's another. You know,
yeah, Barbarian.
AI.
I mean, if you think about the original version of Barbarian was what, around 2012, is it?
Around that time.
No.
I haven't ever used Cosmos, but I have used, you know, every single other AI that has been mentioned inside the chat. Maybe somebody can. Have you ever used Cosmos, Toa?
I think I've done one. If I did, it's only been like one game because I think I did a game with him. I'm not sure. Like I said, he's in my. I've got 4. You know, I think of as the official AIScripters ladder. I think of it as like Gold League, and then I have my my copper, tin, bronze, and silver unofficial ladders that I do, and Cosmos is in one of the ones with Binary, I think, which I think's it's either bronze or silver. So I can't remember if I played one game with him or not. Yeah, I don't think I have actually, but I will be soon.
That'll be interesting to see if he's more defensive or offensive than Alliance Thunder is. So, what style AI is he? So, no surprise, Archon has made it to Castle Age here. MDE is suffering in Feudal. He's ready for the Archon assault. Hopefully MDE can, you know, get the Castle Age. Oh, there he goes before he surrenders.
Yeah, for MD to win, he's got to survive till 200 pop. I think that's his only chance. And even then, he has to win in one big battle.
Yeah.
I just feel like if it's anything less, it's all about when Archon attacks. Really.
I'm just not seeing
Obviously,
it
if
right
MDE throws himself here, even if he gets 200 pop and he wins the battle, if he throws his army in a TC and 2 castles, he might end up losing. Then it's so much easier if you have more villagers, even if you have less army at 200 pop. It's so much easier to reproduce if you have more villagers to reinforce, right? So you can still win anyway, with less max army. But yeah, I think if MD, this is probably the best Civ MP you could have, because Vikings have such a strong, because he only has AOK civs, and definitely out of the AOK civs, Vikings has the strongest eco. So.
ST says Archon AI is so, and he says ... German, clean and efficient. So it looks like they're gathering up those Vikings again. Well, for the first time, but trying to gather up unique units.
Yeah, I think MDE has more of a chance than last game. Last game he had like 0.5%. I think now he has 1%.
I'm still worried about the score difference. There must be
an age ahead, and it's 200 sorting against.
Oh no! Oh no! Not. This wasn't the time for a battle. Oh no! The Vikings are dead. Oh, there's one Viking. One little Viking left. Oh. GG, MDE. No more Vikings. No more. No army. No nothing.
Goodbye, MDE. Well, my 2 favourites are already out. Not favourites to win, but favourites in terms of entertainment.
Okay. So that was not,
Poor MDE.
unexpected.